Psalm 78, verses 1 through 8.
You and I have a responsibility to the next generation. In Psalm 78, the psalmist wrote, "We will not hide them from their children, showing to the generation to come the praises of the Lord, and His strength, and His wonderful works that He has done." Now, why should we do this? Why should we share with the generation to come the praises and the works and the word of the Lord? Well, in Psalm 78 and verse 7, he tells us why. That they might set their hope in God, and not forget the works of God, but keep His commandments. That they might set their hope in God. That's preparing them for the future. Hope has to do with the future. Christians are born again unto a living hope by the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. We have a blessed hope knowing that our Lord is going to come and one day take us home. And so we share the blessing of the Lord with the next generation to prepare them for the future, that they might set their hope in God. Too many people in the younger generation are setting their hope in money or in government or in their own muscles, their own experience. We want them to set their hope in God. Secondly, and not forget the works of God. That deals with the past. Oh, how easy it is to forget what God has done for us. And yet, if we keep reminding the next generation, they'll remember the works of the Lord. The past must not be forgotten. Those who forget the past are condemned to repeat it. And so often the problems are caused by people who have not read the minutes of the previous meeting. We must share the things of the Lord that we might prepare them for the future, that they might not forget the past, and keep His commandments. That's right now in the present. That they might set their hope in God and not forget the works of God, but keep His commandments. He's not talking here about a legalistic life. He's talking about a loving obedience to the Lord. Yes, you and I do have a responsibility to the new generation, and we fulfill that responsibility by being a good example, and by teaching, and by sharing, and by encouraging. Let's encourage the generation to come to obey the Lord.